friends. Okay, it is Big Mama. It is Wednesday evening. I am working on putting y'all in a cabinet. There you go. I'm working on supper. I did not work today, and I had a ton of crap around this house I needed to do. I did, ooh, steam, sorry. I did get my laundry done. Well, I gotta fold it, but I did get it all washed. I am making large lima beans. Now, see, we call these lima beans. The big white things, they are lima beans. Butter beans are the little bitty green bean. That's butter beans. Or as I used to say, Buddha. I want some of them Buddha beans. Yeah, it was true. It was a thing. Anywho, if you're crooked, I was gonna say if you're crazy. If you're crazy, you're in the right house. If you're crooked, you're also in the right house. I'm trying to find a good place to put y'all. And I'm moving more than a rat in a sack, so y'all gotta move with me when I move. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Okay. But I put those on this morning. I had called my infusion nurse. And she had told me. And I knew she had told me before. But doing them that way in the crock pot, like early this morning, well, it wasn't too early. It was around like 9 maybe. I didn't have to pre-soak them. I know, right? Alright, now I'm trying to make some hoe cakes. For those of you that are new, we make hoe cakes around here. You know, you take buttermilk. But I don't have any buttermilk. So y'all know me. Take some milk and lemon juice. But I don't have any lemon juice. So I've got plain distilled vinegar, and I am just going to eyeball just a good little splash. Gonna mix it around. I'm letting it sit for about 5 minutes. We're gonna let that do its thing. Let's see, what can I update y'all on? Carol Beth had physical therapy Tuesday, and then she'll go back Friday. I taught 5th grade Monday, and I'm going to teach 5th grade again tomorrow. So, one of the teachers that was on the same hall as where I subbed for 5th grade Monday wanted, can you do my class Thursday? I'm like, sure I can. So, I got to do that tomorrow. Oh, I'm missing an earring. Where'd my pencil go? I'll find it around here somewhere, I'm sure. But, see, I got little... They're pencils. I've got bookcases. I've got crayons. I've got apple with teacher in it. I got them all on Temu. It was a set. It was a teacher set. I think it's 6 different ones. Yeah, it's 6 different ones. And they were only like $1.97. I kid you not. But today I had the cancer center. I just go and basically they do my blood work. I don't know if my Band-Aid. Yeah, my Band-Aid's still there. Do my blood work. My something about your thyroid levels. Thiamethalin. I think that's how you say it. My thiamethalin has always been like a little up, even after they did my thyroid surgery. And they're just watching it. And they know that it was up and how to kind of, you know, what to compare it to. And she said it didn't. She'll get the results back, I think she said, by Monday. Because it takes a while for that test. So, and she said if there was anything up, she'd call me. I actually go to Birmingham Monday. Yeah, Monday. Oh my God, y'all, next week is Thanksgiving. Next week is Thanksgiving. Lord, resurrect me back just like Martha Stewart. No, no. Heavens, no. Oh, gosh, no. Pioneer woman. That'd be good. That'd be good. Alright, I'm getting egg to go in this. I cannot find. Remember when I made it and I said that was the best recipe? That was the best I'd ever made. And I actually went by a different recipe, I want to say, other than Granny's. Yeah, this is what my fridge is looking like. Don't get scared. And I promise, I do have stuff to feed the child. So, she's got carrots and cheese sticks. Okay. It'll be all right. It'll be. We ain't gonna starve to death. Like I said, we're having beans and ham. I had some seasoning ham pieces, and I thought, you know what? We gonna use that. Yes, ma'am. So I put them in them beans. I'm making some hoe cakes, and we gonna eat like we kings and queens. Sugar. You hear me? It's good stuff. And it's been rainy and cold all day. So this is a perfect meal for that. And just make you some hoe cakes on the side. And I'm stewing up a can of diced tomatoes. You just take a can of diced tomatoes and put, I just kind of eyeball it. I put maybe 1/4 of a cup of sugar in it. If that. Trying to taste like the juice off the spoon. I think that's plenty of sugar. And then this is what my hoe cake is looking like. A little bit thicker than a pancake, but thinner than grits. That's how you go by that. I mean, I've got a little bit more milk and vinegar, but we're going to go with this. So, now if I can get y'all over here. I do not know where my tripod is. Best guess, people. Best guess. I do not know. Alright, so we're going to let our grease get hot. There's our stewed tomatoes stewing. So a watching pot will not boil. I mean, I don't want it to boil, but I want it to get hot. We got to have us some hot hoe cakes. Hot hoe cake grease. I'm going to be walking through. Hello. Don't get scared. I'm terrified. I'll be scared enough for all of us. Okay. Don't look, but I'm going to give you a peek at one of my frogs. I had 25 people come into my house Thursday. Next week, Thanksgiving. This is one of my rooms. This is Carol Beth's stuff. I know, we never got shelving for her. All this, though, this is my doings. Well, now, everything at the bottom of that closet is Becca's. Yeah. But that don't account for. I've been doing so many Cricut things. And what did I even come in here for? Sweet Handy Bananas. What did I come in here for? Oh, looking for my tripod. I don't see it. I not see it nowhere. Fatman had to work late tonight, so he's doing that. Oh, little bit of update. Update. Come in now, chicken news. Isn't that how they do it? Ooh, I smell my grease starting to do its thing, but I wanted to find that tripod. We're just going to have to hang on. Alright. Y'all are just going to have to hold out somewhere while I'm doing up hoe cakes. All I'm going to do is spoon them up. Okay, it's not hot enough yet. Yes, I did just spit in that bowl of that pan. I sure did. I'm not even going to apologize. See, there's my spit. If it sizzles, you know it is ready to put your stuff in. If you are new here, don't be alarmed. Crap like this happens on this channel all the time. It's what my grandmother used to do. Technically, we're going to give y'all the technical version. Now, see, if this was going to church or anywhere, somebody's house, or somebody was coming over, I would never do that. No, I wouldn't. Alright, one way you can tell if your grease is hot, take you a wooden utensil, any wooden spoon, wooden spatula, whatever. You're going to put right there. And if you see bubbles forming around it, you know your grease is hot enough. I don't see any bubbles. So we just need to keep yammering. Running our pie hole. Again, if you're new. Hey, if you're new, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I'm trying to get you where you're at. There. Good enough. Welcome to the crazy. It's brought to you by me. Remember how okay, that light was causing too much of a glare on me. Remember how on Sesame Street, brought to you by the letter C and the number 9. I remember that. I remember that. Now, I'm just going to kind of get me, I think this. Of course, now, you know what I did last time and it worked out great? I just thought about that. My largest ice cream scoop. Do y'all remember that? I do. I'm going to turn this grease up a little bit more. I ain't got patience. Anywho, oh, news update. I did finally break down. Well, I hadn't had a chance, really. I hadn't gotten up the gumption, and I didn't have the chance. We're going to leave it at those two. I did have a chance to call the Social Security office. I know. Well, I called 2 attorneys first, and they both told me the same thing. Even if they say it's their mistake, one of our viewers told me this too. They did her the same way. Told her it was their mistake. They admitted it. We did wrong. But you got money you shouldn't have, so you got to give it back. So, so I called today, and here I am thinking, oh my sweet Lord, what if they don't even let us go a year out? I mean, the letter said $8,637.57 due in 30 days. So I called the Social Security office. I got the nicest, sweetest lady, and my grandmother has always taught me, even if they're rude, that's when you be even more nice. You just coat them in sweetness, honey. And she was real nice, so I was real nice back. I'm sure she gets a lot of people. How come y'all doing that? Nuh-uh. I knew going in. I never do that going into any kind of phone call, especially on something like that. Think about it. They aren't the ones that sent me that letter. She personally did not send me that letter. So it's not, I mean, you know, it wasn't her fault. It's Social Security's fault, but it wasn't her fault. And I'm not going to take it out on her. You can catch more flies with honey, honey. Let me tell you. So she was exceptionally nice. And she told me, she said, I understand. She said, I understand your concern. And she said, usually what I tell people when they call, I mean, she was just super nice about it. She said, I don't want you going homeless. I don't want you going hungry. I don't want you sitting in the dark. I want you to tell me what would be comfortable for you. What is not going to put a pressure or a strain or a hardship on your family. And so, and I asked her, I said, does it matter how long it, and she said, you just give me a number, baby, and we'll go from there. And I got to thinking, with me working, even if I only work maybe 2 days, 1 week, that would be $75 easy. I think 2 days in a week, 2 full days in a week is $153, something like that. So I would have it. Just working 2 days out of the month, I would have it. So I told her, I said, what about $75? And she said, okay. She said, that's fine. And she put it in the system. And I started figuring out, how long is it going to take me to pay back $8,637.57? 9 years. 111 months. 9 years. 9 long years. But it's better than filing bankruptcy. It is, and once we get some other crap paid off, then we can start paying them more. I meant to ask her if they can take our tax return. I have read where they'll take your tax return. And that's spent money. We always know we're going to get some. Man, we were jolted last year, though. And we usually have plans for that, like tires for the car, or, you know, some kind of upkeep for the house, or we need to replace so-and-so. I'm not going to name anything in particular because I don't want it to be cursed. You know what I'm saying? The very time you mention something, it's going to be the very time it goes out, so I ain't going to mention a word. My stuff's working great. Oh, don't even brag about it. Don't brag. Don't brag, God. No. And don't ever pray for patience, because God is going to put you in a position where you're going to need some. He's going to let you practice getting it. Sure will. Alright. So, that did my HOECAKES. I'm going to let you see what they look like in this grease. See, that was just self-rising cornmeal, stone ground cornmeal. And, sorry if I'm shaking, that milk and a little bit of vinegar. In fact, I didn't even put all that milk in there. I still got that much. I mean, I used very little. And then you take your ice cream scoop and you drop it in there. And when they get dry and bubbly, see how this one's getting bubbles? It's like a pancake. When it gets bubbles and dry all over the top, then you can flip it. Until then, you just let it sit. Remember that thing, the rotisserie thing. Set it and forget it. Who was it that did that? Was it Emerald Lagasse before he got famous? I want to say it was him before he got famous. Yeah, I want to say it was him. So there you go. Now you know. Now you know the rest of the story. And we determined that was Paul Harvey. Had y'all ever heard The Farmer by Paul Harvey? If you have not, you need to go listen to it. You need to go listen to it. Yep. And trust me, every word that man speaks is the truth. We used to have a farm. If you're new here, hey, hon, how you doing? It's all right. Don't get scared. You might only get in trouble a little bit with the law. But if you do, I'm with you. So there you go. Anywho, yeah, we used to have a farm down in Lowndes County, and that was before I got sick. So, but yeah, everything Paul Harvey said in that, The Farmer, it wasn't really like a poem. It was, I don't know what you would have called it. It wasn't an article. It wasn't a poem. Oh, what do you call something when it's just kind of a saying? Or it was longer than a saying, though. This is a saying. God bless this hot mess. And ain't that the truth, girl? Alright, I've noticed, and y'all are going to have to remind me. Look at this. I am ashamed to show y'all. But I need y'all to call me out on this. Like I said, I've got 25 people coming to my house Thursday. So, and I've had that on my list since I don't know when. So, at some point, y'all hold me accountable and making a comment. Did you ever clean them, you know, utensil holders, canisters, whatever you want to call them? Tool jugs, I don't know. What are they called? Anywho, did you ever clean that mess up? Y'all gotta remind me. I got more things on my frog list. Honey, I got so many frogs around here. Did y'all ever see the 1970 something version of the frogs? Or just frogs? Hey, Google. Come on, Heather. When was the movie Frogs made? I know she needs to wake up. Oh, she locked me out. Hey, Google. When was the movie Frogs made?
In the United States of America, Frogs came out on March 10th.
March 10th, 1972. Oh, I wanted to see the... There was the movie of the... If y'all have never seen that movie, try to see if you can look it up on, I don't know, YouTube, Pluto, Vizio, whatever you got that's like a free channel or something. See if you can pull that one up. It is hilarious. Now, when I was a little girl and we watched it, it scared the bejeebs out of me. But now, it is just hilarious as I'll get out. That and like, boy, what were we, well, no, I was going to say, what were we thinking back then? But it was more our parents. It was that generation that was doing this stuff. And they were on probably so much hoochie weed that they didn't think nothing weird of it. I'm sure they all saw big frogs. I mean, I'm just saying. I ain't never done it. Okay. My son, I messaged him. I did not realize it's his husband's birthday this month. We're going to do Carol's birthday, Luke's birthday, and now Max's birthday on Thanksgiving. Just everybody will be here. We'll already have desserts. I'm making Luke. If you have not seen it yet, look up the TikTok Krispy Kreme dump cake. I kid you not. Now that boy, he is the stereotypical police officer. He's a deputy sheriff, but still. He loves him some donuts, y'all. He loves him to Krispy Kreme. He's not too fond. He's not too fond of Dunkin'. He don't like Dunkin'. But, honey, you get him some Krispy Kreme. He will, yeah, yes, ma'am. So, I seen the other night where they did a cake. You take, I think it was, no, it was like 8. They took 8 donuts, just plain glazed donuts. Hold on a second. I can't chew gum and walk at the same time, so I'm having a little issue. I'm going to go ahead, see, this is what them hoe cakes looking like. I'm going to go ahead and get these up before they get hard. I've just got one lone one left in there, so it's going to make 5. That's cool. Anywho, oh yeah. Krispy Kreme junk cake. Super simple, super easy. Take about 8 donuts and just lay all 6 of them in like your big 9x13 casserole pan, glass pan. And then break the other donuts to make them kind of go around the edges. Then take you 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. Not evaporated milk, but sweetened condensed milk. You are going to open that and just pour all over the top. Make sure to get all that goodness out of that can, because yes ma'am, it'd be good. Just pour it all over. Make sure that it coats and gets down in there real good. Then you take you a white or yellow cake mix. Just the cake mix. I am going to do a pumpkin dump cake for Thanksgiving too. And I think it was Belinda. You had made the comment that pumpkin with the spice cake mix. Yes, ma'am, sweet heaven, sweet Lord. Yes, ma'am. But for the donut one, it said use white or yellow. Dump that all over the top. Make sure it all kind of gets in there. You do not stir anything. And then you take a stick of butter. I'm going to tell you 2 sticks. On the thing, use 1 stick. Trust me. Use 2 sticks of butter. It ain't going to hurt you. Yeah, yeah, do the butter. And don't skimp. Don't use Imperial or whatever that is. Don't use margarine. Use true butter. I'm waiting on this last whole cake. Anywho, you take 2 sticks of butter, cut them into little pats. You know, you slice off a little bit, it's called a pat. We'll cut all of that up into pats and spread them all over the pan. They usually just do 1 stick of butter, but it leaves you with some dry spots. And when it cooks, them dry spots stay dry, and it's like you're eating flour. Yet you don't want to eat flour. So take you 2 sticks of butter and you just do all up in that thing. And then you put it in the oven, 350, 30 minutes. I can't wait to try it. But we are having that, and pumpkin dump cake, and then I think apple cinnamon dump cake. Apple pie cinnamon, or cinnamon apple pie dump cake. However you want to say it. I got some apple pie filling, and it's got some cinnamons in it. And so there you go. It's going to make a dump cake. Boom. So but any dump cake, you can take, I'll take my pumpkin, and I want to say did I add anything? That's my pumpkin chocolate chip bread. That's my shrimp Creole. I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up. I want to say I did put an egg in it. I'll have to go back and look it up. It's one of my videos. It's my fall. It was my fall video that I did with Fallon. What, last year? This year? 1 year? Hello. I don't know. It was sometime. Alright, we are going to eat out of these. I'm going to drain off the liquid pretty much. Oh, that was a teacup. My little coffee cups. They can't break. There's no way I can get another set. Hey, I found that set for $10 off Facebook Marketplace. Sure did. And it's an expensive set. Anywho, oh, yeah, Social Security office, that's been taken care of. Here are HOECAKES. That's what they're looking like. Yum. I've got them on this pan, and I'm letting them drain through Scott towel. There's our stewed MATERS. They just need to get hot. They're hot. You just enough to kind of dissolve that sugar. Yeah. So, I think I'm going to call Carol Beth, and we going to eat. And so, yeah. But yeah, I'm going to come up with a list of my gotta get her done's frogs. But yeah, I guess that's going to do it for tonight. Be good, be sweet. Don't start nothing, there won't be nothing. Share, play nice with others. And if you need bail money, call FATMAN. I was going to say Bo, but call FATMAN. Because he's going to have to come bail both of us out. We both going to need. Y'all, I tell my class, because I cannot remember their names. I don't even remember if I told y'all this or not. I have no clue. Don't remember. Seriously, don't remember. But I'll tell my class, I have upwards sometimes of 100 kids a day. If I'm teaching junior high and high school, they swap classes. Or if I teach like a special class, like computer math, I have classes come in from 4th, 5th, and 6th graders. Okay? So, there's no way. And I had a little boy go, but my name is Timothy. And I'm like, well, Timothy, that is a beautiful name. And I'm sure your mama thinks you're just the bee's knees special. But to me, I ain't going to remember that. I ain't going to remember you, Timothy. I'll remember you, but I ain't going to remember your name. I said, so I'm going to go, hey, hon, hey, dear, hey, sweetie, can you get the door? And I don't know what made me do it at the high school. I promise I will never call you, hey, heifer. I said, that's for my ride and die girls. They know what to grab, and they know the parking lot to meet me in. And they're all like, what to grab? And I'm like, yeah. One's in charge of a shovel and a tarp. Oh! I told our pastor that. He never fell out. He's like, remind me not to ever come up here and be with you and make you mad. And then that's when I told him, I said, well, you know, it only takes 16 hogs, 22 minutes to eat a 270-pound man. And he's stout. Why do you even know? Don't even tell me, Miss Stacy. Don't even tell me. I was going to ask, why do you even know that information? I don't want to know why you know. I just remember that you know. So, be good, y'all. And I will see you another time. Bye, Lawrence.